Every summer, steel railway tracks buckle and massive concrete bridges expand under intense, scorching solar heat. Standard textbooks teach that heat causes constituent atoms to vibrate faster and push each other apart. But if you analyze simple vibrations, a fundamental paradox emerges right at the atomic scale. Why does adding thermal energy cause bulk matter to physically expand in overall volume? To solve this puzzle, we must examine the quantum and electrostatic forces binding atoms together. Interatomic interactions span a wide spectrum of physical mechanisms and binding energy depths. These electrostatic dipole alignments create moderately stiff potential wells that resist displacement. In nonpolar systems, instantaneous quantum electron fluctuations generate weak London dispersion forces. These van der Waals interactions produce shallow potential wells that are easily disrupted by heat. Together, these electronic forces define the potential energy governing atomic vibrations. Pairwise atomic interactions are accurately modeled by potential curves like the Lennard-Jones potential. At absolute zero, atoms settle at equilibrium separation R0, where attraction and repulsion balance, giving a derivative of zero. Zooming in closely around this minimum reveals a shape resembling a symmetric parabola. This local parabolic region represents the classic harmonic oscillator model of physical chemistry. Here, the chemical bond acts like an ideal Hookean spring, with a force constant, beta. Because the quadratic potential is perfectly symmetric, the time average displacement is always zero. This proves a startling reality. Purely harmonic springs cannot produce thermal expansion. In real physical systems, chemical bonds are distinctly nonlinear and asymmetric, or anharmonic. Including the cubic term G in the potential energy expansion captures this physical asymmetry. Compressing atoms forces core electron clouds to overlap, triggering powerful Pauli exclusion repulsion. Stretching atoms apart encounters a gentler attractive force that flattens toward bond dissociation. Macroscopic expansion is simply the cumulative result of trillions of asymmetric atomic vibrations. Consequently, the time-averaged bond length drifts progressively rightward as vibrational energy increases. As heat populates higher quantum vibrational levels, atoms oscillate across this asymmetric curve. The atom bounces violently off the steep left wall and glides far along the gentle right tail. This creates a steep repulsive potential wall on the left side of the curve. Statistically, the average atomic displacement scales directly with anharmonicity G and vibrational energy E. Differentiating displacement with respect to temperature yields the linear coefficient of thermal expansion. This mathematical derivation reveals a vital law: expansion scales inversely with spring stiffness squared. Strong molecular orbital overlaps in diamond create deep, narrow potential wells with massive force constants. This ultra-high spring stiffness heavily suppresses atomic displacement, yielding near-zero expansion. Conversely, weak van der Waals forces produce shallow, wide wells with low force constants.
Low bond stiffness allows large vibrational excursions, driving high thermal expansion coefficients.
Thus, bond stiffness and well asymmetry determine how materials respond to thermal excitation. Zooming back out from sub-nanometer orbitals to engineering structures reveals a unified physical principle. Ultimately, macroscopic thermal expansion is the direct physical fingerprint of asymmetric atomic potential wells.